Ever wondered why an apple turns brown when you cut it and leave it out? Or why your car starts to rust over time? Both of these scenarios have one thing in common: free radicals. Yes, those pesky little guys that are constantly in the background, wreaking havoc on a microscopic level. They're like tiny molecular bullies, unstable and eager to steal electrons from any innocent cell they encounter. This electron theft can cause significant damage to our cells, setting off a chain reaction that can lead to a range of health problems. From visible signs of aging to serious diseases like cancer, free radicals are often at the root. But where do these microscopic marauders come from? The truth is, they're all around us, in the air we breathe, the food we eat, even the sunlight that warms our skin. But don't stress just yet. Stay tuned as we delve into the silent killers you breathe every day. You may not see it, but it's there. Air pollution, a silent yet devastating contributor to the production of free radicals. Let's take a moment to delve into this unseen enemy. Air pollution is a mixed bag of invisible substances, from ozone to particulate matter. Each of these pollutants plays a role in the formation of free radicals, those unstable molecules that wreak havoc on our bodies at the cellular level. Ozone, for example, is a powerful oxidant. When we breathe it in, it reacts with the lipids in our lungs, creating a cascade of free radicals. These unstable molecules can damage lung tissue and lead to respiratory diseases. Then there's particulate matter, those tiny particles suspended in the air we breathe. These particles, particularly the ultrafine ones, can penetrate deep into our lungs and even enter our bloodstream. Once inside the body, they can trigger oxidative stress, causing the production of free radicals. But don't just take our word for it. Numerous scientific studies have linked air pollution to increased free radical formation. A study published in the Journal of Toxicology, for instance, found a significant increase in free radicals in lung cells exposed to particulate matter. And a report in the European Respiratory Journal highlighted how exposure to ozone can lead to oxidative stress and inflammation in the lungs. So the evidence is clear. Air pollution is a major source of free radicals. But it's not just a problem for people living in smog-choked cities. Even if you live in a rural area, you're not immune. Pollutants can travel great distances on the wind, affecting areas far from their source. And the sources of these pollutants? They are closer than you think. From the exhaust of the car in front of you to the smokestacks of factories miles away, air pollution is all around us, silently contributing to the production of free radicals every day. Those exhaust fumes from the car in front of you, they're not just unpleasant to smell. They're also silent contributors to the production of free radicals in your body. Vehicle emissions are a significant source of air pollution, and they're more than just a nuisance to your nose. They're composed of a toxic cocktail of chemicals, including carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides. Let's delve a bit deeper into these nasty constituents. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that is incredibly harmful when inhaled. It binds with hemoglobin in our blood, the molecule that carries oxygen around our bodies. This binding prevents oxygen from being transported efficiently, leading to hypoxia or lack of oxygen in our tissues. This lack of oxygen can generate free radicals, causing oxidative stress and potentially leading to cell damage. Now let's shift gears and talk about nitrogen oxides. These gases are primarily produced during the combustion process in vehicles, especially those with diesel engines. Nitrogen oxides can react with other compounds in the atmosphere to form even more harmful pollutants, such as ground-level ozone. This ozone can cause inflammation and damage in our lungs, leading to the production of, you guessed it, more free radicals. Several studies have backed up these claims. One notable study published in the journal Environmental Health Perspectives found a clear link between exposure to traffic-related air pollution and increased levels of oxidative stress markers in the body. This suggests that vehicle emissions can indeed contribute to the production of free radicals. It's clear that vehicle emissions are more than just a smelly inconvenience. They're a silent, invisible threat, contributing to the production of harmful free radicals in our bodies. But before you start pointing fingers at the car in front of you, remember, but it's not just the cars on the road that are to blame. We all have a role to play in reducing these harmful emissions for the sake of our health and the health of our planet. Ever heard someone say, "Smoking kills"? Well, they weren't joking. Let's chat about smoking and secondhand smoke, the silent contributors to free radicals you might not have considered. Now, we all know that lighting up a cigarette isn't exactly a health-promoting habit. But did you know that the puff of smoke you exhale isn't just harmful to your lungs, but it also floods your body with free radicals? Cigarette smoke is a cocktail of over 4,000 chemicals, with a good number of them being harmful. The primary culprits are nicotine, tar, and carbon monoxide. But there are also other chemicals like formaldehyde, benzene, and even lead, which, I think we can all agree, isn't something you want floating around in your body. When you inhale cigarette smoke, these chemicals interact with the oxygen molecules in your body, creating an army of free radicals. And these radicals, much like a group of unruly teenagers, start causing havoc, damaging cells, and leading to a host of health issues, from premature aging to severe diseases like cancer. But here's the kicker. You don't have to be a smoker to be at risk. Ever stood next to someone puffing away and found yourself coughing or having to wave away the smoke? That, my friends, is secondhand smoke. And no, it's not just an annoyance, it's dangerous. Secondhand smoke also carries these harmful chemicals and free radicals. And even though you're not directly inhaling the smoke from a cigarette, you're still breathing in those chemicals. Studies have shown that secondhand smoke can increase a person's free radical load, leading to health issues similar to those faced by smokers. So, what's the moral of the story? If you're a smoker, it might be time to consider kicking the habit. Not just for your health, but for the health of those around you. And if you're a non-smoker, it's equally important to steer clear of secondhand smoke whenever possible. Now here's a little joke to lighten the mood. Why don't smokers ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when you're leaving a trail of smoke behind you. On a more serious note though, numerous studies have linked smoking and secondhand smoke to increased free radical formation. The World Health Organization estimates that secondhand smoke causes over 600,000 premature deaths per year globally. That's more than the population of Luxembourg. So the next time someone lights up near you, maybe it's time to hold your breath. From the air we breathe to the car exhaust we encounter, free radicals are indeed silent killers. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. The pollutants in the air, the emissions from vehicles, and even secondhand smoke all contribute to the production of free radicals. These silent killers creep into our bodies, inflicting damage at a cellular level and potentially accelerating the aging process. The scientific studies we've poured over today shed light on these external sources of free radicals, a truth often ignored but one that is crucial to our health. Remember, the first step in combating these unseen enemies is awareness. But there's more to this story. Join us in our next video as we uncover new secrets to the aging process. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until then, stay healthy and keep breathing clean.